Alright, let's dive into something that's been making waves in the Scottish media scene, STV Radio's explosive debut. Now, I know what you're thinking, another radio station. But here's the thing, STV Radio isn't just another player in the game. What makes this really interesting is how they've managed to carve out a space for themselves in a crowded market, and in record time. Personally, I think this story is a masterclass in understanding your audience and delivering something genuinely unique. So, STV Radio launches, and within 6 months, they are not just surviving, they are thriving. We're talking 139,000 weekly listeners, which is no small feat, but here's where it gets fascinating. 84% of their audience is over 35, and these listeners are sticking around for over 9 hours a week. That's not just tuning in, that's loyalty. What many people don't realize is how hard it is to build that kind of engagement in such a short time. It's not just about playing music, it's about creating a connection. From my perspective, the secret sauce here is their distinctly Scottish identity. They are not trying to be everything to everyone. Instead, they are leaning into what makes Scotland unique: the culture, the humour, the music. Take their breakfast show with Ewan Cameron and Kat Harvey, for example. These aren't just DJs, they are personalities who feel like part of the community. And their promise of never the same song, all day long? That's a bold move, but it works because it keeps things fresh and unpredictable. One thing that immediately stands out is their multi-platform approach. They are not just a radio station, they are a brand. The STV Radio football show, for instance, isn't just a hit on air, it's a podcast, a TV show, and a live event. That kind of cross-platform synergy is rare, and it's a smart way to maximize reach. If you take a step back and think about it, this is the future of media, not just radio, but a whole ecosystem of content. What this really suggests is that STV Radio understands the modern listener. They are not just competing for ears, they are competing for attention in a world where people consume content across multiple platforms. Their social media numbers, 20 million video views and 1.5 million engagements, are a testament to that. But here's the deeper question: can they sustain this momentum? Personally, I think they are on the right track, but the real test will be how they evolve over the next year or two. A detail I find fascinating is how they've managed to attract advertisers. In a world where traditional advertising is declining, STV Radio has become a magnet for brands. Why? Because they are offering something tangible: a loyal, engaged audience. This raises a broader question about the value of niche audiences in media. Maybe the future isn't about reaching everyone, it's about reaching the right people. In my opinion, STV Radio's success isn't just about numbers, it's about strategy. They've taken risks, like their diverse music selection and personality-driven shows, and it's paid off. But what's most impressive is how they've managed to stay true to their Scottish roots while appealing to a wider audience. It's a delicate balance, and they've nailed it. So, what's the takeaway here? For me, it's this: in a world where media is constantly evolving, authenticity and innovation are key. STV Radio didn't just launch a station, they launched a movement. And that's something we can all learn from. Whether you're a media creator, a marketer, or just someone who loves a good story, this is one to watch. What do you think? Is STV Radio the future of radio, or just a flash in the pan? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts.